To earn more money for his family, Denny traveled to Europe for races, leaving Enzo alone with the pregnant Eve. Enzo had never felt the same attachment to Eve as he did to Denny. One day, Eve was lying on the couch and let Enzo listen to the baby's movements. Hearing the baby, Enzo marveled at how Eve's belly was like a magical bag. On the night Eve went into labor, Denny was away racing and couldn't make it back in time. Only the midwife was there to help with the delivery. Enzo watched Denny's race on TV while worrying about Eve. As Denny's race broadcast ended, Enzo heard the baby's first cries. He ran over to see the baby and Eve. Eve introduced them to each other, and looking at the mother and daughter, Enzo realized he had fully accepted Eve. He finally understood why Denny fell in love with her. Denny rushed home the next day, and the family was happily reunited. Then one day, Enzo's sensitive nose detected a rotting smell coming from Eve. He desperately wanted to alert her but couldn't speak. While hiking with Eve, she collapsed. Enzo barked frantically until passers-by helped get her to the hospital. Eve's condition didn't improve. Denny had to take Enzo and their daughter home, but his smile appeared less and less. He started combing his daughter's hair and taking her to the school bus. Only when he absolutely had to race did he leave his daughter and Enzo with his in-laws. Eve finally came home, not because she had recovered, but because she didn't want to spend her final days in the hospital. During her last moments with family, Eve felt the love and warmth of home. Despite being ravaged by illness, she maintained a happy smile. The heartbroken Enzo stayed awake every night watching over her. One night, Eve told Enzo she wasn't afraid because she knew this wasn't the end. Enzo approached the bed, letting Eve gently stroke him. The next day, Eve passed away, and the family held a heartbreaking funeral. Before Denny could recover from his grief, his father-in-law informed him they wanted custody of Zoe, asking Denny to give up his parental rights. Denny angrily insisted that Zoe would only be happy living with him. Unexpectedly, his father-in-law produced legal papers, claiming Denny's irresponsibility had broken the family and that he had even missed Zoe's birth. During their argument, the father-in-law deliberately fell down and sued Denny for assault. Denny was arrested but later bailed out by a lawyer friend, who warned him this charge could cost him custody of his daughter. A Ferrari executive personally came to Denny's training track to evaluate his driving skills. Enzo knew that Denny behind the wheel was the real Denny. The Ferrari executive was impressed with Denny's skills and invited him to join Ferrari. This was an incredible opportunity for Denny, but due to the restraining order, he couldn't leave the country. He could only respond to Ferrari after resolving the child custody issue.